Hi and welcome to this Team QSW video on the North XT version 2.0. Basically this is coming out March 2014 and replaces the version which has been out for some 4 or 5 years. Why have they replaced it? Well, basically it's been completely redesigned to eradicate all the foibles that the previous one had, as that would sometimes not release properly and would sometimes it would chew up the claws which grip the line, which pull down the sail. So essentially a mast extension that has this clicking piece here which allows you to actually tighten up the sail, and you can actually apply downhaul via this handle. By clicking that switch to negative, what it will then do is actually release the line. By clicking that, it actually releases the line back out, so you can actually take some downhaul off the sail. So what are the key differences between this one and the first one? Well, firstly, what you have is on the XT, it allows for having the pulleys in a straight line across like a north sail. Well, with some manufacturers such as Severne, which is what I use, the pulleys actually sit that way, in line with in the sail. And so what they've actually done is they've got this separate point here where you can actually feed the line, which allows the line to twist in a far better way to suit those pulleys, allowing you to get a lot better traction when you're clicking this down and putting downhaul onto the sail. Second thing, that's completely re-engineered the whole mechanics underneath here. It may not look that different, but it is completely different. Firstly, what you'll notice is where on the previous model on this clip here, you had a little bar which used to grip this pulley wheel, and what would happen is if you left it in negative, the bar would then be pushed out and stay out, and then it wouldn't disengage properly. What they've done, because the bar would bend, what they've done with the new model is all the spring parts of the mechanism are controlled by coil springs, and coil springs don't bend, wear or go out of shape. So the integrity and the way it performs will continue to be exactly the same in years to come. So that's the first big engineering, and it took a long time for them to do it. And also, this has been on test. In fact, I'm testing this at the moment, and to date I've had absolutely no issues using a Severne S1 sail at all. They also use the new clip, which just goes up and down, very easy to use. And I think kind of the markings on the whole of the extension, very clear, very obvious what you're doing. One size only, 36, and I think it's the SDM it goes 42. Again, one size, same price for the 42 and the 28 in SDM, but RDM only 36. Also, you can upgrade this to a shock system. This is the system which actually has a suspension on the bottom here, which makes sailing a little easier and a little less impactful. So you can upgrade that to this. Uses the standard North pin underneath there with the push button on the front, so that's all pretty standard stuff. And you have a far better wheel this side for when you do double cam the line over your sail. So all in all, a far better engineered unit. Very good, typically North, a little bit heavy, but I've always been a kind of big advocate of, well, if it has a little bit more weight, a few more kind of ounces don't make a massive difference to your rig and the way it actually performs. So all in all, I'm looking at this, and so I've been using it over the last few days or so, and it's really good. Really good. One other thing I forgot to mention, this handle is also bigger than the original ones, giving you a lot more cam action. So you can actually, with the standard RDM, whereas they used to make the XTR extension, the standard XT will also crank down cam sails, so a lot more versatile. So all in all, a good 10 out of 10 for the new North Power XT. Okay, so here we are. I've come up to Wells Beach, and we're hoping to get a 6.2 sail. And I've got the new North XT, and this is how we rig it up. So let's give it a go. First thing I notice is with the clip to adjust, you push this up here to part of the company, and then it opens out. Then you can slide it up and down. Calling it a little bit fiddly, but then again, once you get it in position, it is very positive. Once it's there, it's really clear. So we slip this up into here. Second thing we notice, here is the line, but with the Severne, the pulleys are straight across the sail. So we have to change the lines down the bottom here to suit. What I also have to do is you can't just feed the loop through, I've got to feed it through individually, which is what I'm going to do now. So I feed it through one pulley, like that, hook around the bottom of the XT, go back through the other side, there, and then I'm feeding it through this hole here, which is the one which is designed for the Severne sail. So I feed it down here, opposed to there's one at the back here, which is for north. So feed that down, and then what you want to do is pull as much line through as you can. So you try and take as much slack up at that point, then just edge it off there. Okay, so the first things we notice is that all the lines, look, they're perfectly in line. So that's really good, because the old XTs, you were twisting the pulley here at that point. So take the large handle, put it in positive, which is the little switch, just come underneath here, there. Okay, switch that to positive, and then we click down. So basically, 2 clicks, bring it up. Really smooth, very little tension. I'm not putting, one finger, not a great deal. And I've got to take that all the way down. So to get my sail set correctly, I've got to take it down. You can see this is actually, this pulley here seems to be ball bearing. It seems really smooth. So as we go down, whereas with the old XT, it started to twist at this point. You can see here, it's not. So I continue taking it down, 1 click at a time now. And if we pan in on that, Steve, the wind's getting up. Right, look how clear that is down, and the lines, they are in line. I'm really pleased with that. That's a really good fit. The handle does go up underneath the bottom padding. All we do have on this one is we do have the line, whereas the line on the XTs used to go up through the middle of it, we actually have it here now, so we have to just coil it up like so into the side of the sail, like that, and that is nicely out of the way. So there we have it rigged up. I'm pleased with that. Wind's getting up. So let's see how we get on the water, but certainly as far as effective use with Severne sails, the new North XT gets, well, 10 out of 10. I can't find any fault with it.